So this is the card Healing, Healed, Healer. And the message on the bottom is healing energy surrounds you and this situation. So what I'm going to break down the symbols and the images and the colours on this card. Just to open it up, this can mean many things to many people. What you do is you bring it into your heart, you apply it to something that surrounds you in your life. You accept and you work with it to heal. Now with this card you need to trust, I need to trust also, that this card is meant for the healer. You are a gifted healer and you have a job to do on this planet while we were here to help uplift and respect others and their needs. However, this is a wonderful opportunity to really look introspectively, look within yourself and be kind to yourself. To heal others, you need to heal yourself first and foremost. And I'm going to use the whole aeroplane, put your oxygen mask on first before putting on anybody else's. It's something we have to work on together with spirit and ourselves if we want to master the art of healing and working with spirit. So if we take a look at the angel here, angels can come in all forms, this is a very old depiction of how angels look, and they look like they've got huge white wings, when really what we see, if you do have the privilege to maybe see an angel, and when I say see, not with the physical eye, you might see it with the physical eye, but it's with the mind's eye. It's how spirits show themselves. It's their beautiful light. It's light. It's a power. It's spiritual power, pure spirit. And the light that it produces can almost create what looks like a halo and beautiful wings behind, but of light. So the symbol of a human with beautiful wings is just gorgeous, isn't it? But let's draw our attention to the white. The white is a color of balance, of purity, and it's something we strive towards in life. It's to find balance in life. We can be overcome with too much negative thinking. We can be overcome with the need for too much joy, if you know what I mean, which isn't reality. It's not reality. I should be happy all the time. No, we shouldn't be happy all the time. If I want to hear say the word God, it's divine. And we weren't put here to live a heavenly, self-serving life. And you might find you see people with all the money in the world and all the fame and all the glory, but there's an emptiness to them, and they will openly tell you they are not happy. But people that have not got to that point in life themselves cannot understand that, because we are told success is being rich, success is being top of your game, success is having a big family and, them all being happy and feeding them with all the money and giving them whatever they want in this world. But that's material. That isn't joy. That's not inner joy. That's abuse. Abuse of the material world. So going back to the white is finding the balance within, not without, not externally. And here in this picture, you can see this angel. She holds almost, I would say, like a wand, you know? And the wand is, she's looking up to the heavens. She's pointing up at the heavens, almost to say, you know, I'm going to use God as a term of spirit, a God power, not a man in the sky. A God power, a spiritual power, something we are all made out of. I'm going to use the word God because it's a bit of an angelic picture depicted from an old religious way of seeing angels. So I'm gonna use the word God, but God meaning love and spiritual power, not in the religious sense. If that's okay. Not that you have a choice, but that's the way that it's coming out. So with the spiritual power that this beautiful angel she holds within her arms, within her hands, you know, and her face is lit up by the heavens, by the light that we can find within. And she's gifting it into the hand of a physical human being. She's putting her spiritual power, her enlightenment, into that person's hands. It's a gift, not a given. This angel, this spiritual divine being is gifting this person with light in that person's hands. Now, what we can't see in this card is what this person does with it. Because that, for you as an individual, is for you to decide or use your intuition. Where do you find this wisdom? Where do you find this light? Where do you find this power? And it's within. Healing energy surrounds you in this situation. Now, what is needed here is an element of trust. A trust that you are protected. You do have the power in your hands to know what to do in life, in situations that surround you, that swallow you up. If you feel like you're drowning in life, it can open a space for you to breathe, to stop, to center yourself, almost like in the eye of a storm. And a lovely way to help you in these situations is to use your imagination. Your imagination is everything. You need to remember that spirit works with you through that channel. So imagine, and these answers can come to you depending on how they come to you and who you are. It can be smells. It can just be silence. Silence is a teacher in itself. You need peace and quiet. You need to stop. You need to find the peace in the silence. And there in that silence, you can hear your heart. Your heart is your mind, not your computer, not your brain, not your physical brain. It's your mind. It's your spiritual mind. Your heart is your spiritual mind. It's your spirit. It tells you. So when people say listen to your heart, the guidance is there. We can't always hear it when there's lots of distraction around us. So that's where we find the center of the storm and we find a place to breathe. Meditation is a great tool. Being alone in nature is a great tool. Meditation, if you learn to quiet your mind enough, you will be given the answers you need. In nature, beautiful signs will catch your attention around you, whether it's a certain bird, a feather on the floor, the smell of the air, the fresh air, cooling off your lungs, managing your emotions. It's having that time. We don't feel like we're allowed time in society at the moment, but your time is precious because you are precious. So you have to focus on your own healing, and that is the gift that Spirit give you. In turn, once you are healed, or once you feel like you are healed, you then become the healer. You will come across people, no matter what age. They can be double your age, they can be half your age. It really does not matter. In life throws its curveballs, and we face challenges at different points in our lives. There are 7-year-olds who have had to grow up a lot quicker than a 26-year-old who have been sheltered in life. It does not matter physical age, life experiences. There's no better education than life's education. So once you have gained that wisdom and you've been gifted with Spirit and you have used their power to heal yourself, you in turn can pass on your wisdom with love to family members, to friends, to a stranger on the street. And those words of wisdom or a small action can make a huge impact on that person's life. Not just they. So working on yourself is the most important thing that this card tells you. If you are gifted with Spirit, you have a gift, not a given. It's yours to share, but you remember, it is given to you for a reason. You are deserving, and you are loved. And there is way more to you than meets the eye. And as soon as you trust and adhere to that rule inside of you, that's when you can make an impact in life.